Chris here with another exciting episode of the Airbrush Noob. Taking a break from the links, and we are going to work on some GunMages, Signar GunMages. Now I've already gone ahead and sprayed up a unit. A little bit of schmutz there. Sprayed up a unit. I've used these two Minotaur purple colors for this. These guys are going to be from my Highborn army. And I basically sprayed them with the darker purple first, and then started to create kind of highlights on the models. Now it's not showing up too well here. So we're going to work on these guys that I've primed black, and we're going to do this purple for. The other guys here, these other ones, they were primed white. It's kind of hard to see there, but they were primed white and then given the purple. And so I'm thinking that the tones will be different, but that's okay because it's going to be two different units of GunMages that we're going to spray. So we're going to be using the purples, and we're going to see what kind of difference I get, using these two, opaque colors. Now I was toying with the idea of using the black, coming in with a mid-tone gray, and then coming in with a white, doing the pre-shading, and then using a very opaque purple or even a ghost tint purple to create the color transitions and play with it that way. But I think priming them black and then building the color up with the darker purple and then with the lighter purple, creating the highlights, because it's pretty much what I had done with my Ashlyn model, which I'm pretty close to finishing, and also for her two little Vanguard bodyguards. They were sprayed black and then built the purple up, and the purple, it looks pretty close. It's a little bit brighter on this one, but I think that's just because there's more black elements and there's more of this guy painted, where versus some of the details aren't painted on him yet. Haven't painted, like the little edging or the guns or, anything like that. So, yeah. Also, the other thing is I've turned down the pressure. I'm pretty sure I'm at a 40 PSI right now. Yeah, 40 PSI. So, I'm going to spray at a lower pressure as it's been suggested, and we're going to see what happens there. So, sit back, relax. We're going to spray up, was it 7 GunMages? 7 GunMages with their UA. This is for my Highborn army. This is for Ashlyn's Battle Force. It's basically my theme list for War Machine. And, yeah, we're going to get through it, I think. I think that's all we're going to do. We're going to just lay out the purple, see how it looks, because the rest of it gets done with brush. I'm not going to really do anything else with the airbrush. So once the purples are laid out, then it's just brush work, and then the units are done. And then I just got my precursors. Precursors are next. Should I go with purple with them? Go with metal purple and then, airbrush it? Should I do pre-shading with them instead? And do the, nah, it's kind of hard because of metallics, right? Unless of course you do like non-metallic, but I'm not doing a whole unit non-metallics. Screw that. Enough goof around. Let's get to work. So as you can see, side by side, how the GunMages kind of look, you know, compared to each other. These are like the old GunMages from the earlier edition. But I dig it. I think it's just because of the black that they seemed a little bit more contrast versus, you know, these ones where they're more primed and got white, and you can kind of see the white coming through. More surface area on the cloaks versus these guys, it's really kind of tight kind of details. I mean, these are better sculpts, but these ones are real fun too. I like the look of these guys. I like some of their poses, kind of comical. Now they do look a little bit more edgier, but that's okay because they're going to be two different squads, and yeah. So that's two GunMages sprayed, ready to pick out their details, give them a wash, clean their bases, and these guys will be done. Nothing fancy, nothing too extravagant, just get them done, getting them done. And so that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next episode.